Okay, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, coming at you with another low fuel motorsports daily race. This is week 11, and we are at Donnigton Park. No, I don't want to leave the game. So we got to go to multiplayer. Oh. Oh, I forgot. Use the virtual keyboard. So we are looking for session 15385, split one. All right, we in. We got about a little over 10 minutes of qualifying left. As usual, I do not have the chat popped out. as I need to focus. But after the race, I will definitely come back and address all comments. So, and then I think after this race, I think what I might do after this race, oh, look at that jet taking off, pretty slick. So after this race, I think what I will do is, in addition to addressing the comments, I think I'll give my final thoughts on GT7, what I think of the game. And then I think I will look for an open lobby to race in, because I did a little bit of practicing before I went live, and I think I discovered a couple of things, and I want to see if it works in an open lobby. Oh. I'll let him go when he catches up. Oh, crapola. Damn it. I messed up what would have been a good lap. Oh, that was worse.
Lap invalidated.
I was the first one to sign up for this race, so I'm a little bit surprised. Hold on, folks. All right. See here, this is going to be a 25-minute race, about 13 laps. I think 45 should be enough. So starting in 15th. Also notice there's an issue with the leaderboard. That is with the overlay. The leaderboard part of the overlay is only showing my position and not anyone else. So I'm either going to have to go in and fix that, or I'm going to have to find a different overlay. So so we'll have to make do with that. Just pay attention to what place it says I'm in. $40.
30 seconds.
So yeah, at the conclusion of this race, I'll give my thoughts, my final thoughts on GT7, and then I think we'll go into an open lobby and see if some of the things that I was working on worked or not.
Go in double file.
We've got 18 cars in this race, and I'm starting 15th.
Green light. Give it all you can. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh my
I
god!
looks like it's watching in front. We've got some bloody damage on the front. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Shit!
There's a light there, box, we have to repair the car.
We're locked for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I can't go anywhere. But it would have taken me that long to get to the pits, and it would have taken probably, I'm guessing, at least 2 minutes for repairs. That turn where I lost control, I opted not to use the brakes because I was trying to carry speed into that corner, hoping that would fend off the guy behind me. And it went wide, went into the grass, and as soon as I tried to correct it, the whole car just, the oversteer is horrible in the grass. I lost it. I lost the car, and you saw what happened. We've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds before I can get back on the track. But at the time of that wreck, I started 15th and worked my way up to 11th place. While I do think I was closing in on the middle of the pack, I still had the guy that closed in on me. But I think he was one of the faster guys that spun off the track anyway, so he was, realistically, he was probably going to get past me. It would probably have been better for me to just move over and let him through. Got a minute 30 seconds. Got a minute left before I can get back on the track. And I'm in dead last. 17 cars, I'm in 17th place. So one car dropped out of this race. I am not dropping out because, not that I would be able to, not that it would make a difference, but I still want the points. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. $5 seconds. shit. Made my turn too late. Hit the brakes too late there. Oh God. I did not modulate the brakes. Somebody got a drive-through penalty. And I'm still in last place. I think that last car that spun out, I think that knocked him down to last place and he dropped out. Damn, made my turn too late. I'll let him go. He's ahead of me, so he was a 12th place car. It ain't like I was gonna unlap myself to catch him. Oh well, looks like I finished up 16th out of 18 cars. So the 2 cars that dropped out, naturally they go to finish in back of me. All right, let's pop out the chat and let's talk about it. So I'll talk about the, damn it, I lost some safety rating too. Oh, we got a mount panorama here.
Green light.
You got 7 minutes of qualifying left. I think I will go ahead and Okay, let me pop out the chat. I'd like to thank those of you who watched that horrible display. Julian, how are you? J-Dog, what is up? Limka, what's up? Limka Lihan. Oh, wait a minute, that's a bot. Let's get rid of him. Okay, let me pop out the chat. All right, liking the DualSense features for GT7, not as good as the racing wheel though. That never entered my mind to even think about using the DualSense. I've already tried the DualSense on the Assetto Corsa Competizione for the PS5. I've already done that, so I mean, yeah, the brakes worked. I mean, I felt something in the brakes, but that's about it. There's some things that the DualSense to me just was not meant for. In sim racing was not just, you're never going to get an experience like you will with a wheel. And in my case, I got way more haptic feedback than that DualSense controller because I have this 20 Newton meter wheelbase right here. I have the V3 pedals, which also have vibrating motors in them. And then I have two transducers. One is basically giant rumble packs. I have one in the front, one here in the back. I get the ultimate feedback. The only setup better than what I have right now is a full-blown motion rig. This is as close as you'll get to having a motion rig. You know, having feedback without spending that motion rig money. So, Julian, you look new here. How you doing? Hope you'll stick around. I still haven't talked about the GT7 yet. We're qualifying right now, so I think I can go ahead and sum it up while I'm driving. I think GT7 without a doubt, Polyphony Digital was trying to cater to everybody in this on this game. For the hardcore like me, they changed the physics. For the casuals, you got the stuff like the custom liveries, car wash, oil change, the ability to buy and sell used cars. You know, you can customize your car with custom wheels. You could pimp your car out with, you know, you could upgrade the car with parts. Then you have a part of the game for people who like to drift, and then you have the rally racers. So I think a lot of times when you try to cater to too many people, it's hard to do. But I think this version of Gran Turismo nailed it. I think they probably made everybody happy, but I still got to hook up my T350 PS4 wheel. I guess it works on PS5. It'll work. Even if it doesn't work, you can still use the drive hub adapter. So I will sum it up like this. GT7 is a great game. I would give it a, I don't like to use numbers. But if you put a gun in my head, I would give the game probably an 8.5. There was a couple of things that bothered me about the game. I did an online race where I hosted a room, and I didn't put any restrictions in the room, so I was wondering why the room filled up so fast. Well, the reason why it filled up so fast was because I didn't restrict anything. So people were bringing their kit, you know, their tuned cars in there, and people had like Honda Civics that were doing 250 miles an hour and stuff. So I didn't really care for that. And then the one thing that really bothered me about the game was the room that I hosted. When I was ready to start the race wouldn't start because everybody wasn't ready. It said other players are still initializing. So why let somebody host a private room if they can't start it when they want to? So I'll sum GT7 up like this. Regardless of what kind of game you're looking for, GT7 is a great start. People who love games like this, like ACC or iRacing, I don't see them giving up those games for GT7. Like me, GT7 is a great game, but this is still my preferred sim racing. But I will say they did make the physics good enough that I will play it. So I'll sum it up like that. The GT7 is a great start. For whatever game you like to play, it's a great start. So, like, if you're a serious sim racer like me, I think but you're just getting started, GT7 is a great game to get started on. And then I'd imagine that as you want to take your game to the next level, then that's when you'll probably start looking for the other ones. So GT7 is that all-in-one racing game. If you like dirt rally, you can start off with rally racing on GT7. If you decide you want to take your game to the next level, then you might jump up to Dirt Rally 2.0. Drifting, I can't speak for them. I don't know what the serious game is. Let's see here. This is a 20-minute race. Fuel. 10 laps. I'm going to take a chance and say 35 is going to be enough. Can't wait for PSVR 2 mode for GT7 if they do it right with multiplayer. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't have any multiplayer. I think that's the big reason why the game launched with no VR at all, because if the game would have launched with VR, they would have had to launch it on the current PSVR. And because of the limitations of the PS4, you would have gotten exactly what we got on GT Sport. You would have gotten 1v1 against a first-grade AI, or you would have gotten time trials. And that would have sent a bad message for people who are looking to get the PSVR 2, because it makes them think, it will make them think that this is what we're going to get if we buy PSVR 2. So I'm sure they went with the decision not to put any VR on this game until PSVR 2 comes out.
Staying double file.
So it's going to sting having to wait, you know, possibly a whole year before PSVR 2 comes out. But I think it's the right move for GT7. But in my opinion, it should have launched with the game to begin with. JD Max, what's up, brother? Ooh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag is sector 1.
Doing good? Just to let you know, man, I miss you streaming.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh shit.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. We are at the halfway mark. There's still a long way to go. Well, mate, this has been your personal best.
I'm guessing that Honda dropped out because he couldn't get past me and I wouldn't get out of his way. Oh, that sun hit the windshield. That sun hitting me right in the face is fucking me up because it's reflected off the windshield too.
Slow car ahead.
Ooh, that almost cost me dearly. We will not do that shit again.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm in first place now.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
I'll let him go through because he got to unlap himself anyway.
Car on the right. Yellow flag is active.
Oh, mistake!
On the right.
I just gave it back to the first place car. And I'm low on fuel. Oh, man! What the fuck are you doing?
Yellow flag. Be careful there. Fuel is running low. Prepare for box.
I may not finish this race. I don't even have enough fuel left to finish this lap.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
A grave miscalculation. I can't even think straight knowing that I'm not going to finish this race because I don't have enough fuel. Solar, what's up? How you doing? They looking good for the home team. Here. Turn the engine map down.
Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push. Low fuel, prepare for box.
Out of fuel. Yeah, get that shit started. Oh my God. So much for my podium finish. A 2-minute wait anyway to get back on the track. It's over. I'm doing good, thanks. Unfortunately, I probably won't be able to do another race because I need to start getting ready for work tomorrow. But as I had said earlier about GT7, I think GT7 is a good start. It's a good ground zero for whatever it is you want to do, because it looks like they covered all the bases, and looks like they probably found the balance that I think will satisfy everybody. I don't know if it'll make everybody happy, but I don't think it'll piss anybody off.
The leader has finished the race.
So I think they might have found a good balance with that one. It's gonna be an all-in-one racing game. Yeah, I ran out of fuel. Didn't put enough in there. I tried to calculate finishing the race with enough fuel to have 1 or 2 laps left over. So as I was gonna say, for the hardcore people that already prefer ACC, I don't think they're gonna give up ACC for GT7. They might monkey around with GT7 in their spare time, but when it comes to all seriousness, ACC is where they're gonna be. iRacing is where they're gonna be. But yeah, I think although I think they put enough elements in the game to cater to, yes, they did a good job in the right direction finally, yeah. So I think even though this is the all-in-one racing game that kind of caters to everybody, I still think the casuals were their core audience. And that being said, I'll still play GT7, you know, just to have some fun. But ACC is still my preferred it's still my preferred sim title. And yeah, I'll play GT7 here and there, but I probably won't like be playing it every single day until PSVR 2 comes. So right now, even if PSVR 2 was out right now, based on what I have played on GT7 right now, I would say would probably be a 60-40 split in favor of ACC. I would spend 60% of my time on ACC and 40% of my time on the GT7. And then there's also another element to keep in mind. There's still ACC on the PS5 with the 4K 60, dynamic weather and that kind of stuff. Automobilista 2 is getting good too. Yeah, definitely. And then I just re-downloaded Project Cars 2. So I've got a lot of sims, you know, ACC, iRacing, Project Cars 2, Race Room, R Factor, I think R Factor 2, GT Sport, GT7, ACC on PS5. So I've got a lot of sim racing titles. A lot of titles and not enough hours in the day to be able to play them. So I will say one element that could really change the way I divide my time with these games is if when PSVR 2 comes out, if GT7 and ACC on PS5 both get VR support, I would probably say that I would spend about 55% of my time on ACC on PC, and then the rest of my time, the other 45%, will be split between GT7 and ACC on PS5, because ACC on PC is the ultimate experience for the way I've got things set up. You know, I've got the wheelbase, I've got the vibrating motors on my V3 pedals, and I've got the transducers, one underneath the pedal plate and one here in the back. So it gives me that extra feedback, that extra rumble. So I can't wait to get my rig done. Yeah, definitely got to let me know how that turned out. In fact, Solar, follow me on Twitter. It's in the description. My Twitter's in the description. Follow me on Twitter, and then once you get your rig together, DM me and send me a picture of it. So with that, I need to get everything together for work. No promises. We'll see how I feel after I get done. I still feel like racing tonight, but got to see how I feel once I get everything together for work tomorrow. If I feel like racing, I'll jump back on. If not, then I'll just sit back, kick my feet up, and watch YouTube to finish the night off. So regardless how it turns out, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. I think I had a decent race going on, a low fuel motorsports race, until I spun out and crashed. Hey, I guess it happens. With that, I'm going to boogie on out of here. You guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. See you soon. Everybody have a good night.